In this video, I will be demonstrating a few key features of Sway, a digital storytelling app where you can create and share interactive class materials, presentations, reports, and more. This is put out by Microsoft and it's a free mobile and online app. No matter what platform or device you're using, your Sway will morph and look good anywhere. This app allows you to add your images and video to tell a story. After the images and videos are in place, you will then add text and share the link with your friends. If you've had issues with PowerPoint, and I have, then I think this tool is right up your alley. You add the content and Sway will take care of the rest. So let's get started. You'll go to the upper right hand corner and click Sign In. I have already signed in to Sway, so I'm going to just, type in the email address that's associated with my account, which is my work email, and I'm going to hit the Next button. And then I'm going to say this is a school account, not a Microsoft account. So I'm going to click on Work or School, and then it takes me to the OTC page. And so I'm entering the password like I would when I log into the computer in my office. Now we're taken to the Sway homepage. In the upper left-hand corner there is a grid, and if you click on that you can see other Microsoft Office or Microsoft apps. You're familiar with Word and Excel and PowerPoint, but you have access to other apps such as Yammer, Newsfeed, Sway, which we're going to look at today, Class Notebook, OneNote. So there's other apps that you can view, but Sway is what we're going to learn about today. In the upper right hand corner is Create a New Sway, which you can also see right here in the middle of the page. There's video tutorials for you to watch, and the three little dots is more options. And again, if you've already created a Sway, you can look at them there. The Create New option is also here. Give Microsoft some feedback, or you can sign out. So, if you already have a PowerPoint created, or a Word document written up, or a PDF file, you can immediately import those and get started on your first Sway. Or you can create new and start from scratch, or as you see here, you've got templates that you can start out with. And there's Sways that you can watch and get inspiration. So as you can see, there's professional profiles, portfolios, blogs, presentations, newsletters. I think I'm going to select Vacation Story because I'm going to work on a vacation Sway. And as I'm loading it, it already has a template set up for me. I can change out images and I can type in my text. So up here you can click the pencil to edit. It's preparing your template. We'll wait just a minute. So now, basically what you saw earlier was the completed Sway. So now you can go in and you can delete the background image. You can put in your own. My title is going to be my trip to Guanajuato, Mexico. So I'm going to put that here as my new title. I don't need the brackets though. And if I highlight this, I can emphasize the whole thing, make it bold, make it not bold. You know, you can, oops, there is an undo button. If I wanted to just bold one of the words, I could italicize it. If I had a link to like the official Travel Guanajuato website, I could add a link to it if I wanted. Now, you may like the little picture, this is going to be the background for your whole sway. So if you hit the button to make that disappear, that's going to be your background up here during your title. If you're like me, you're going to want to pick something from your actual vacation. So if you go to Insert, since the title is Guanajuato, Mexico, they are picking up things that kind of go with it. So I'm going to click on Guanajuato, Mexico. It's looking for suggestions. And as you can see, up here are pictures. Down here, you can see that these are little video clips. So I'm going to pick that image. Now, if I had selected 3 images, I could hit the add button. I can hit the add button with 1, but you can also drag and drop. So I'm going to click that I want to trash that image, and I'm going to drag this one over. So now when I hit and get rid of the storyline, it's going to come into focus, and there is a background of Guanajuato. Now I'm going to probably have to change the color of my title so I can bring the storyline back. And where can I change the colors? I think the design, if I want, let's see what happens when I pick this design. We'll get back there. It made my words all in white, easier to see. So now, basically, here's a text box all set up for you. And so I could start writing about, the first day of getting there, which was as soon as we crossed the border, we had a 15-hour drive to Guanajuato. It's a little valley town in the mountains, about 2 hours northeast of Mexico City. So I could write a little beginning. Again, you can change the heading, which is introduction, change the heading, bold, italicized, you can do bullets, numbers, you can do a link. Activity 1, you can change the heading. I'm just going to trash this picture. I'm going to go pick, I'm going to hit, I'm going to go and I'm going to upload a picture that I took. Let's see, desktop. I'm going to use that photo, and then I'm going to put that this photo was taken on my first day there. I'm going to click on the word caption and write that. It came over as bold. I don't really want that as bold. On our first day, we paid this cab driver a certain amount of money, and he drove us around all day long, letting us get out at various places to take pictures and photos. So, this could be, day 1. And then as you're going through, you can go in and change your photos, write your captions, some text. Let's say, let's trash all these, and let's upload. We can do a heading, and I can call this Food of Mexico. And you can, let's say I want to put the video there. So I've got a day 1. And so I could put a picture here with my day 1 and caption a few photos, and I could add some headings. Now, Food of Mexico, you could put an image there, and now there's a video to watch. As you go through and you plan things out, you're adding video, you're adding images. Over here under your insert button, you can pull stuff from Flickr, from your OneDrive, do a Bing search, Twitter, YouTube. you name it, you can insert various things into your storyline. And you can always preview your story. And as you can see right now, when I scroll, it scrolls vertically, up and down. Under layout, you see how these are side by side. So right now I'm doing vertical. So if I click on this one, now when I scroll, my sway goes horizontal. And you can do your sway however you want. And I can hit this button to get my sway back. Under design, like I did earlier, you can customize, but here's some different ways of doing font and formatting of your sway. And when you're done, right now you see that there's only one author, and there's the link that I would share with others to get them to be able to have access to this, to collaborate with me. Under the share button, right now it's on share, but I can move this over and it could be just my sway, and therefore that link is gone. But now if I've got it on share, I can get the embed code. That embed code I could put into Blackboard. There's just the URL. This way can be shared with my organization. It can be shared with anyone. If it's with anyone, then you've got Facebook and Twitter. It can be shared with the public. You've got a few more options. So there's different ways that you can share this with others. And I've got it set on play right now, but that's just to show you what it's going to look like. And let me get back to that first page we were at, Welcome to Sway. Now you can see what I've done, or the beginnings of what I've done is my sway right there. So, and you can see if people have viewed it, you can edit it. So like if I open it back up, I can continue right where I left off. I'm back to my storyline. So with Sway, a few ways that you can use it. As instructors and students, you can create presentations, you can do educational portfolios, you could have students do a movie or a book review. As you saw, you could do this and create a lesson. Like you could make your lecture an interactive sway, get the embed code and put it into your course. You can create tutorials. You could have a sway resume. If you took some vacations like I did and you want to remember what you did on your vacation, the possibilities are endless. And this is just, again, an interactive tool that you can use in multiple people. Like if you're doing a vacation, you can have family working on this with you. If you could have your students working together on a presentation or a portfolio for class. Like I said, possibilities are endless. I hope you found this app a great tool for you and your students. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate to contact OTC online at otc.edu. Thank you.